guys, welcome back to another video of mine. I hope you guys are having a fun Saturday today, and I'm so sorry if I was absent for like 2 days because I don't have any privacy. Again, we are just renting an apartment, and hopefully this year we can get a house. So let's just cross our fingers and hope and pray that this is going to be a great year. And yeah, today's topic is going to be about this Tartelette palette from Tarte. This is not something new. This has been in the market for like a really long time, but you guys know, if you have been in my channel, I have a different style when it comes to doing some reviews. So if you guys want to see some live swatches, finger swatches, and brush swatches, and all that bullshit, just go ahead and keep on watching. So this is what the box packaging looks like. It's going to look the same as the actual packaging of the product. And this is $42, but I got this as a Christmas present, which is absolutely amazing. So there's pretty much no design on the corners. It's just gonna say something here at the top: Tartelette Amazonian Clay Palette. And then at the back, of course, you got the ingredients there. And it says here, embrace your inner tartelette with this all matte palette featuring 12 exclusive Amazonian clay eyeshadows inspired by real women just like you. And this brand is also cruelty free. So in the box, you will also have this one. It's more of like a tutorial for daytime and nighttime look. And it's in a different language, but of course you will have the English version of that. And this is what the actual packaging looks like. It is super simple, super elegant and cute. Like what I mentioned on my other videos, I'm absolutely obsessed with gold packaging, and the combination of gold and lavender is really amazing. So yes, I really love the concept of Tarte Cosmetics when it comes to their packaging. They always have this gold touch on it, very simple, very classy. So without further ado, let's open this baby up. I like the fact that the mirror in this palette is large. Some people don't care about that, but I do. I really think that it is very helpful at all times. Some eyeshadow palettes doesn't really come with a mirror, and it's like, if you're paying something expensive, I really think that putting a mirror is not going to be bad at all. So here are your 12 shades. All of them are really, really beautiful in my opinion. I have always been a matte girl, and you know, matte shades are the hardest when it comes to pigmentation. They are the hardest to appear on your skin, and I just really can't wait to try this one out for myself. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start the swatching. If you guys are new to my channel, this is how I normally do my swatches. I do live swatches all the time, finger and brush swatches. And on this side is just bare skin, and on this side has a base. So I'm gonna start with the shade Free Spirit. And then Force of Nature. Dreamer. This is a light brown shade. I think you can use this for your brows. And another shade that I think that you can use for your brows is the shade Multitasker. That's weird. Let me try it one more time. Here you go. And then the shade Caregiver. This is like a very light plum in my opinion. Has a touch of lavender in it, but it's very light. So far so good. I am loving each and every one of them. And you got Natural Beauty. And then you have Best Friend, which is a really, really nice mauve color. You know what? They glide like butter. They are dry. They are not cream, but they glide so smoothly. And then you have the shade Bombshell. Wow. And then you have the shade Supermom. So the Free Spirit has a yellow undertone on it, and this one is more of like a cream. There you go. And then you have Wanderer. Oops. And then you have Power Player. Sometimes the powder on my finger is not enough, that's why I'm doing this. Because my finger is just... And then the last shade is Fashionista. Wow, that is insane. Oh my goodness. So here are your finger swatches. Let's try to look at them with a flash, what they look like. Free Spirit doesn't show well on my skin, and Force of Nature, because that has something to do with the color of my skin. So as you can see, if there's a base, they look more intensified, but I don't think there's such a huge difference with and without a base for me. They look so identical. It's just like a teeny tiny bit of transition of shades, like the intensity of shades, but to me they are really nice. So I'm showing this to you guys so that you can have your own opinion on what do you think if you are planning to buy this. And it's the reason why I'm doing this is because, of course, to help you guys out to make up your mind if you really want this palette or not. So let's move on to the brush swatches. I'm going to be using this fluffy brush from Wet n Wild, and then I'm going to use this Hair Donut 2-color switch. Some of you guys might not know, but it's almost, I'm not saying that it is this, but it's the exact same shit for me. I don't know, you guys can try this out and figure out what I'm talking about, but for me, it's, I don't know, I feel like it's really the same, but it's just in a pad like that or in a circle thing like that. But yeah, you guys better grab this one. It is available in Dollar Tree, 99-cent store, and almost everywhere. Super cheap. As you can see, I have a makeup wipe here, and look at that. I'm having a hard time removing the product too. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna be doing the exact same thing, and then I'm going to do a wiping motion as if you are literally using it on your eyes. So this is Free Spirit. Again, this one has a base, this one doesn't have anything. Starting off with Free Spirit, and then the next shade is Force of Nature, and then you have Dreamer. Oh my goodness. And then you have Multitasker, Caregiver, Natural Beauty after that one. Here you go. Best Friend, Bombshell, Super Mom. Okay, that's Super Mom. And then Wanderer after that. And then Power Player. And then the last shade is Fashionista. That is insane. No pressure applied. So here are all your brush swatches. Again, some of the colors may not appear on camera because it also has something to do with my skin tone, especially these two. So as you can see, without a base, they are performing well, but they are best with a primer. I didn't put any pressure on these eyeshadows as I am doing the swiping motion. You all see that because you can tell if someone is applying pressure when it's like literally pressed down or something. But I'm giving you an up close so that you can appreciate the pigmentation of these eyeshadows. They are absolutely amazing, and I just can't wait to try this one out. So the reason why I'm going back and forth to some of the colors because I wanted to know if some of them are buildable, and indeed they are. But for this one, I believe this is Bombshell. It has a little bit of difficulty. I haven't tried it on my eyes yet, so I'm not going to quickly judge anything here. You know what? Let me try that one more time. Oh my goodness, I think it's too much. This is the aftermath of my brush swatches. I really did love the formula on this one. They are not as powdery as you think. I just tapped off the excess because I believe that I only need like a teeny tiny amount of product, and believe it or not, it showed perfectly on my skin. You have seen that a while ago. I'm convinced that this is such a good palette, but of course this is not gonna be a complete review without me trying it on my eyes, so let's go ahead and try this baby out. This is one of the things that I love about Tarte. I don't know if they do this intentionally or not, but I think they do that intentionally because in every row, like horizontally or diagonally or whatever, like this one for example, on the first row you will notice that there is a light to dark shade, light to dark, light to dark. So if you are overwhelmed with all of the colors, you don't know what to use for a certain eye makeup look, you can just use the first row for a daytime look, use the second or third row for a nighttime look, if I make sense. So I really do appreciate Tarte for doing that, because sometimes, I don't know, I'm just one of those girls, sometimes I don't know what kind of makeup look I'm trying to do. If you have so many eyeshadow palettes already, you can't think of which eye makeup look you wanted to create because again you are being overwhelmed with the colors. But it's such a good idea for them to do this in all of their palettes, in some of their palettes. This palette for example, this is also from Tarte. Do you see what I mean? Like if you look from here to here, you would realize that you can create a look in each and every row, because you have your light matte and then you have some transition colors in each and every row, light to dark, light to dark, light to dark, with some transition shades. It's amazing. It's a good idea. Now moving on. So I'm gonna start by priming one eye so that we can see the difference with and without a primer, and my wash color is going to be this shade called Super Mom, and then I'm just gonna put it all over just like that. By the way, the brush that I'm using right now is from Wet n Wild. So for my crease, first I'm going to use Wanderer. This is a light brown shade, more likely like a tan color. And then after that, I'm going to top it off with Dreamer and then Multitasker. These are all brown shades from light to dark. So I'm just going to create that really nice transition shade because I don't want it to be like black all of a sudden, if I make sense. And then I'm going to use Fashionista. This is a black color, and then I'm going to focus that on my outer V just like that. The brush that I'm using right now is from BH Cosmetics, and it is part of that 14-piece pink collection something. I forgot what it's called, but I've reviewed it this week. It is the number 7 blending brush, which I absolutely love. And then I'm going to use Best Friend, which is a really nice mauve color, and I'm going to apply that on my lid just like that. It is so beautiful. I absolutely love this color. And I'm gonna put some of that color as well under my eyes. So far so good. With and without a primer, they work very, very well. I absolutely love it. Doesn't give me a hard time in my life. So after this, I'm just gonna finish the rest of my makeup and I will be right back. So this is the eye makeup look that I have made today. I absolutely love this look for some reason. Oh my gosh, probably gonna be my look for like the rest of the week. I absolutely love all of the shades that's in here because they are absolutely perfect for daytime to nighttime looks. Oh my gosh, the possibilities are endless with this palette. You can even use the multitasker for your brows. It is so pigmented, it is so good. Oh my goodness, guys, you have to have one of these if you love matte shades. And I'm using this projection because I can't think of anything or any poses, so I really do apologize if I look so lame. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. So if you are still not part of this Sassy family, go ahead and subscribe. I upload Mondays to Fridays, and I will see you guys on my next video.